Welcome to Dwarvenkegger, I'm Rob.
I'm Tanner.
And today we are reviewing a beer from Southern Tier Brewing Company out of Lakewood, or New York. I almost said Illinois.
We're in Illinois, they're in New York.
Anyway, so before I talk about it too much, it's 1 pint, and I want to say that their little tagline here is brewed and canned by Southern Tier Brewing Company, Lakewood, New York, USA. Why the hell not?
And that's all you need.
And this is a 7% alcohol by volume before you get into your shit.
Now can I get into my shit?
Yeah, I guess.
Let's get it going.
Welcome back. Whoa. Anyway, so
here we are.
This is what I would consider a standard IPA now.
Beautiful amber.
You can see
tight white head.
You can see that lacing is just amazing.
It's that lingering that's left by the head.
I'm glad that we have a beer clean glass. You know what that means?
No.
It means that there's no small imperfections inside the glass that causes the bubbles to stick to it or anything like that.
Because we're fancy as hell.
It's also because we rinse and repeat.
This has a very, very good hoppy aroma.
It smells like an IPA is supposed to smell.
Yeah, very piney, very hoppy. No dankness.
I didn't try it yet. Sorry. I just took a sip.
Okay, what you need to do is you need to smell this and go, hey friends, this is what an IPA smells like though. So legitimately.
This is what it's supposed to smell.
It is the IPA.
So let's break it down for a second before we think we'll sip. So this is a standard IPA. This is what a standard IPA should smell like.
Hops.
Then you have like your juicy IPAs, and they have a little bit more of a floral and pine scent.
I get some pine from this though.
No, I'm saying it's more floral.
Oh, okay.
As opposed to just a pine smell, which is hops and pine is what you get.
Yeah.
And it's not as dank.
I don't get any dankness.
Yeah, there's no dankness here. So you have some pretty fun stuff. I should tell you, I had a horchata IPA last night.
How was that?
Really good. It was a milkshake IPA. So it was the thick, creamy IPA, but it tasted like horchata and it was fucking awesome.
Let's get in there.
Let's try it. Dude.
It's so to its credit, it tastes like it smells.
Piney,
hoppy,
tasty.
What? Do we have IBUs?
So there's this one time literally 5 minutes ago, Tanner was like, hey, I'm starting to really like these IPAs. I don't know if it's my brain playing tricks on me, and I think we just found it out.
I think we have an answer.
It is 100% his stupid brain.
Golly.
His uncultured swine brain.
I'm gonna stab you there. So what I get out of this is I get the pininess, I get the hops, you get what you look for in an IPA, okay? 7%, it's got a decent backbone to it. That's hidden pretty well.
Yeah, I don't taste any of the alcohol in that at all.
The bitterness rolls on the tongue though.
It rolls.
And all Hannibal Lecter style, it rolls on the tongue. And what I say is it hits the front of your tongue and you're like, that's bitter. It's the mid part of your tongue, still bitter. And that last aftertaste on the very back of your tongue, almost up in your tonsils, is bitter. It's bitter. It's bitter. Do you have your phone on you?
I do want.
Look up the IBUs. I want to know the IBUs. Here's what I'm guessing. Here's what Tanner's guessing. We have not done prior research because we're not that kind of a channel, even though we should. I put that at about 40, I'm going to say 42 IBUs. So we'll see what it is. My thing though is you can tell about this beer is what they set out to do, they do well. Okay? That I can tell you. I feel like I've had enough IPAs to appreciate a good IPA, even if I personally don't like it. Okay? And even though this beer's not blowing my socks off, I can see an IPA drinker really being down for this because you get everything an IPA is supposed to have. And honestly, the 7% is hidden well enough that
It's actually hidden very well.
you could make this a crushable beer. And let me tell you something, you are going to have a hell of a time if you make a 7% your crushable beer. You're going to have a good time. They did a really good job crafting this. And like I said, I say that as not an IPA fan. Earlier today I had chicken wings, and they were good. I liked them. They were good. Would this pair well with chicken wings?
You say chicken wings?
Chicken legs. My mistake. Would this pair well with chicken legs? I don't think so.
Tell me what we've got.
I think you're going to want to pair this with fruit more. I think you're going to want to pair this with something with a slightly more muted.
What did you say it was?
I said 42. Are you kidding
60.
me? Oh my goodness. 60 IBUs.
You do taste them. You do taste the bitterness units.
You do.
But it's good. Hey, at least it's still not death by house.
But I'm telling you, you bastards, you beautiful bastards. Mustard Bus, actually, I meant to tell you, sent us some beer. They have beer on the way from our eating challenge that we won by default, which I'm starting to think was maybe their plan the entire time. It's just to let us gorge ourselves and feel miserable and then go, hey, we lost.
You know
Here's
what?
some
Next
beer.
time, soft tacos.
Soft tacos. Bring it. It's a 3 for me. It's alright.
We almost did a White Castle challenge, but then we decided just to eat it. I mean, Justin bought a crate case, but Tanner ate most of Blake's food and then his own, and then I had. So I'm going to tell you,
There were
I had
sticks
some
made.
doubles and some mott sticks, and I couldn't finish my mott sticks. I had to give them to Tanner. I couldn't.
I'm in to win it. What do you give this beer?
What did you give it?
I give it a 3.
No, I give it like a 4.6.
You like it that much?
It is one of this and Antihero are two of my favorites. Dom had me try one the other day that we'll have to try on the channel.
Absolutely.
And it's up there. The one I tried yesterday with Dom is probably going to be a 5 for me.
Dom is, and I hope this comes through on his. I think this comes through on his cigar videos really well. But I really want to stress that Dom is somewhat of a adventurer when it comes to beer. Adventurer when it comes to beer. He is out there sailing the seas of crazy IPAs,
Sailing the seas of cheese.
crazy porters, crazy stouts, and we love him for it because it just makes everything. So, like, subscribe, hit that little bell at the bottom, follow us on Instagram and Facebook for all sorts of Dwarvenkegger shenanigans. And if you want to avoid us with the craziness here at Dwarvenkegger, then hit us up in that Patreon link below. Alright, if you have any suggestions, hey, you guys are doing great, hey, you guys are doing awful, I just wanted to stop by and say hi, drop a comment below. Till next time, cheers.
Cheers. I'm so glad you did that.